What's up, everyone? Infinite Nebula right here with that new system we got here. Got it from Walmart, my local Walmart. You know, we got that new system here, new system in the shoulders, so I had to pick it up. Darn there, $37, $38, but like 40 with tax or some shit, It is what it is. So, yeah, we got a bunch of faces. I like the hair. I like the paint on the hair. That's really nice. Bunch of faces. Look at that. 3 faces with that. Bunch more hands. Yeah. Another hair sculpt. That's pretty cool. So we're going to take this out. Not going to go through all the faces, put them on, stuff like that. I think that's just like a lot of time in videos. Plus, I'm not one for editing. I like to give it to you raw. As in video. I feel like it's just, I don't know, natural that way. Take that out. Shoulders feel so much better. You don't have any of those gaps right in there, which is great. I'm glad that they finally did that. This is actually like really cool. Moves around in there. Double jointed elbows, pinless. That's awesome. Yeah, it just looks so much better like that. Like, that's a huge improvement. That's crazy. My this is definitely like my favorite improvement they've done. But this is awesome. I like when these no longer get in the way. That's like grade A right there. Grade A articulation. And you see like the detail they did? So that way when you split it, it's not just flat plastic. It has like the grooves of like the pants in there as well. And same right there. So that's awesome that they did that. That's got to give them 100% on that. The articulation goes all the way back, but that gap there, that just kind of throws me off a bit. Not that I would probably ever like do that, but I'd probably keep like right there. And honestly, the bulkiness of like this sculpt kind of reminds me of like that Ultimate Gohan. So if like the Ultimate Gohan peg could fit on this, yo, like that's sick. And it has no, that is different. That there is no symbol on the back here, no turtle, no King Kai, nothing. That's actually different. It's different getting a Goku figure with that, especially like in the stores. Got the articulation of the toes. Everything's really smooth, by the way. They did really well. Those like ball joints right there are really cool. Nice little swivel. You go 360 if you want. It's really solid. Yep. It's like a 1.5 jointed knee. It's like a double. It's like 1.5. I actually like that better than the double. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. Ignore all the stuff in the back there, It's all about this figure here. But my stuff is a little unorganized at the moment. Had a lot of stuff that we had to move around. So I'm still making my area, making my new one. This is really solid. I love this. I'm so glad they did this. It's amazing. And you can even like pull down on the sleeves or push them up. That's cool. Ha! That's just awesome. Articulation, chin goes all the way down. That's awesome too. Head swivel. Neck. That comes up pretty. That's a lot, honestly. This is really, really well done. Like the paint, contrast, the sculpt for like the muscles and the lining it up. It's all like 1.5. I don't know if I can get that to. Nope. So yeah, it's like 1.5. But honestly, I prefer it weirdly enough. Yeah, I actually prefer it, not gonna lie. Can almost touch it back there, that's pretty good. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. I think it's pretty good. And I don't think I'm really being all that biased. I've been asking, I mean, I know a lot of people have been asking for this type of articulation for a long time. This is great. Like, the dynamic movable shoulder system is amazing, but us getting this finally is something that everyone's been asking. Like, they finally took from like Tamashi Nations and stuff and started giving it to us. And I don't even have to pay for like exclusive figures to get this articulation. That's a huge like bonus. Being able to just be in our local stores, Walmart's, Targets, Best Buys, GameStop, stuff like that. Being able to get a figure like this without it being exclusive and paying that, what is it, like $100 now for an exclusive Bandai figure to have that type of articulation and like Tamashi Nations and stuff is a huge upgrade. I don't know how else to say that, but I'm super appreciative of them doing that in this generation of figures that we have. Super appreciated. Absolutely. The price tag, could it be like $35? That would be great, I know it's only like $2 difference, but it makes a difference when it comes to paying the taxes on there, you know what I mean? But yeah, for design, I love the way the hair is contrasted, that soft yellow. Really glad they went with that instead of the metallic. So, no complaints on that. No complaints at all. I could definitely use this for a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different stop motions. On a playmat, it's really hard to like put this on just because of like how it is. So it's sitting right there all fine and dandy, right? See how long it stays there without me doing anything. I'm gonna grab an Aura background real quick. Got a Super Saiyan 1 here. Can sit this Super Saiyan Aura behind him. Just like that, It's pretty cool, yes it is. As always, you get these from Dragon Stars. That's what those bundles are like good for even. But yeah, this is just awesome. I love this articulation. Like, I don't care if it's not double jointed knees. It doesn't really need to be. It's like 1.5, which is plenty. And it looks so cool. Man. Do you guys think this is the Android saga? Like, when he got the viral heart disease, do you think that's this Goku? It's not a Dragon Ball Super, it's a Dragon Ball Z. Let me know in the comments which era or saga you think this is from. I think it's from the Android side when he fights Android 19. And he's like, hey, I'm not doing so well here. I got this like issue with breathing. What is this? And it's like, oh no, it's the viral heart disease. Anyways, this, for me, and this is the first figure I've graded with this articulation that they've came out with, I would definitely have to give it like, just for articulation, like a 10 out of 10. And let me know if there's anything different that you think that, keeps it from being a 10 out of 10 for you. But for me personally, just how excited I was already for this articulation to come out for us without having to be a Bandai exclusive. Let me know in the comments what you think about the articulation and the kind of diaper setup they have in here, which I think is awesome. I think they did a great job on this. I'm trying my best not to be biased at all, but I think it does a great job. They have great functionability, and here range of motion and the radius of the articulation in the shoulders and the groins and the legs and everything like that is just great. I really like this figure. I hope y'all have a chance to pick it up from your local like Best Buys, GameStop, Target, Walmart, you know, your local like card store even if they carry them. Just let me know. Like I said, the only Griff I have is this right here. That's the only thing. So probably 9 out of 10, honestly, from me, just because of this. But that's minor. Y'all take care. Infinite Nebula, we out. Peace.